where does Ozpil see Australia in 20 years' time? Let's check this out.
How do you think it will end, Ozpil? I mean, both in Australia and Europe and in the United States. What's your sort of general impression about what things look like in 20 years?
I think in 20 years, the way that this ends is too. I can't really see it. Like, I don't want to give that prediction. You have got some researchers in the UK who say the UK is headed towards a civil war. I don't know if you've heard that.
I
That was a
haven't saw
podcast. I
that.
forget the researcher's name, but he was very well tenured, and that was his observation. He's like, yeah, 5 years we're going to have a
Well, he
civil
was he
war.
was an expert at civil wars globally, and he appeared on a Louise Perry podcast, amongst other things. And yeah, he was very mild mannered and spoken, but his analysis was dire for the UK. And I mean, the laws of gravity apply in the UK just as much as they do in Australia. So if we do the same thing those guys do, you're going to end up with the same result. One would assume, right? So
Everybody in Australia knows that we're only a few years behind the UK or the US when it comes to culture and politics. So, what do you think will happen in Australia over the course of the next 20 years? That's, of course, unless this happens, then you can throw a wild card in the mix. That was a really good conversation between Dan Ryan and Ozpil on the NatCon Australia podcast. You'll find it on YouTube and check it out. Dan does really good interviews. They're like really interesting people. It's definitely worth having a look at.